What's going on, guys? We have jumped into some Mario Kart World Discord server lobbies as we're trying to prep our skills right here before we jump into our competitive placement matches at some point soon. So hopefully we can make some improvements in our decision making and stuff, especially going for some of these shortcuts. So I imagine I am useless at that, as we can clearly see on this first corner where I just missed the jump up onto the wall there to go for the shortcut. So I tried the old-fashioned way and just about missed that one, really. Very unfortunate there, but not the end of the world, where my character seems to think it is, as I end up driving off the edge of the track there instead of following it around, which is not the right thing to do. But down in 22nd, no item now, as I'll go for this little shortcut as I bump someone and then end up in the lava again myself. So it's just been an absolutely horrid start to this race. The only silver lining I can make out of this is that it is lap 1 and there is plenty of time to come back into this race. Grab a little double item box here. We've got the bullet bill, just going to use that immediately, as we do need to make up some of this time. As you can see, playing first is now going for the shortcut right now, so fingers crossed that we can make some kind of comeback here. Can we get the charge up onto the wall? We can, onto the rail, onto the wall. We're looking good. We've got a bullet bill in second. We're not going to quite make it until I pull this amazing big brain play of just spamming through my items and using the bullet bill to get me out of that sticky situation, and then I dodge a shock. So 2 huge plays in a row, and I try to make it 3. We're going for this wall bounce to see how that one ends out, and yeah, probably best that I didn't do that. But look, you've got to try these things. You've got to practice this. It's better that I make these mistakes now than in my competitive qualifiers or whatever. So, you know, everything is a learning experience at this point. 13th position. Got the 2 mushroom combo. Luckily, one of them is a slight gold colour. Let's see if I can make this shortcut stick. No, I just completely missed the pole. So this is what I'm talking about. I need to up my game. I can start using the golden mushroom here as I want to try and make up some of this time. I imagine a shot might be coming soon. It would be nice to not lose that. Here we go, got a boomerang. It looks like people might go for the shortcut ahead of me. I'm just going to send that boomerang forward to try and disrupt them, try and dissuade them from doing that if they was thinking about it. Into 6th now, so not a horrible position at all. It looks like 4th might be on the cards depending on the items. Going to go right here to make sure I do guarantee an item box. Then for some reason I decide to go down here with all the people. This person is booed, who can't get them. We're neck and neck with this shy guy. Can we stay ahead of him? We get super horned right in the last minute and lose 2 positions there. Luckily we do manage to beat that shy guy though. Finishing 8th for our first race. Not the worst. Definitely not the best though. But it's definitely, we haven't lost yet. Just the first race of 4. So let's see. Final scores on the doors. +7. The next race coming up is Boo Cinema. I think I might have been voting for this one on DK Pass, as they are my favourite tracks recently. I do think I'm pretty decent at this one, as I did run the time trial. I did do a time trial challenge on this track. I think it was one of my first uploads, was that one. So let's see if I can carry on this the skills I learnt from that into this race, as I drive into the bananas there, which is not part of the time trials usually. Here we have 5th, 4th place, 2 mushrooms, looking in a pretty good position. Everyone knows to go for this inside line now, but I did manage to somehow take a better line than all of them. The green shell just misses me, and I'm thankful it does. My mushroom gets stolen by a boo, but I do have another boo myself. But this far to the front, I don't really want to be in first, not too worried about that. See if I can get the shortcut done here. There's one jump. I missed that boost, and of course don't have enough speed to get that second jump there, unfortunately. Still got the boo in second, so if a red shell comes, I can avoid that. Can also dodge a shock with this thing, so there's a lot of potential going on here. Just need to stay in it. So I do pick up the draft there from Daisy, and I'm moving back into second position. A blue shell coming now would be pretty decent for me. Even if it does come for me, I can use the boo, and here comes a blue shell. The boss ahead of me is just going to jump off the track instead of taking it. Big, bold move there, but that does put me into first with a boo, so I'm looking very cozy right now. Pulled out a bit of a lead, you can see, as the boss did jump off earlier. So let's see if I can get the shot. I cannot get the boost this time, and it just feels so slow after you miss that first jump there. It's such a deceiving spot you need to jump in. That does cause me to miss it a lot of the time, but here, first position. Looking pretty up front. Just got to nail our lines now. Nothing, you know, blue shell combo, 2 blue, you know, maybe a red shell, blue shell combo would stop me at this point. But I'm feeling good with it. Still making a nice inside line there. Not really got any competition, just sitting pretty up here. I might think about using the boost soon, as the shock does usually come at this point, but I saw the blue shell on the map. Going to use the boot as soon as possible to make sure it doesn't get shocked away before the blue shell comes. But we just used the mushroom there just to get across the line before that red shell came. Could have spelled disaster if there's a few of them coming my way a bit earlier, but managed to avoid it. And that is our first position right there. So that should give us a decent amount of points and maybe put us into the top 3. At least even on the other players. Let's see, +7, 22. There we go. We are 2 points behind the boss. So he is our main competitor right now. Now, unfortunately, someone disobeyed the rules of this lobby and they did pick an intermission track. So I'm just going to skip past this real quick. I know, you know what happens. It's 15th place. We got 20 coins. We've got 2 items as we're heading onto the Acorn Heights, whatever this track is called. So I've still got the crown on my head, so I haven't taken a hit yet, which is very impressive. But let's see what we can do here. Didn't go for the railing at that point. It was just too risky. This person's using a super horn. Just going to mega mushroom here. The shock might be coming around this point, and I just didn't want to get hit in the air and lose his items. I'm going to start using the golden mushroom now. Zooming past everyone. Got a bit wide to try and get the item box. I do end up missing it. There's Faber ahead of us. The blue shell comes. And he backs a green shell. I managed to evade that one. And now it's neck and neck with Faber. In comes a shock. I'm quicker off the line somehow. And in comes a red shell. I'm going to get it just in front of Faber. And he takes the hit for me. And I bundle across the line first somehow. And that was back-to-back wins. I do not know how I managed to sneak the win out there. But I'm glad I did. Because that gives me another 15 points. And we are up to 37 now. And that is a good feeling lead right there. Only 5 points in the lead of the boss though, so still got to be careful. It's all coming down to this last race, which is on Great Question Mark Block Ruins. This is a classic by now. Let's see if I can manage a shortcut at least once. I feel like I need like a 75% completion rate of this shortcut to be viable in the competitive scene, as everyone's going to practice this for hours and hours, and I haven't at this point. So let's see, managed to trail someone with the red shell there. There's Faber from the last race. Managed to get ahead of everyone. They didn't take the best lines. Obviously this isn't a competitive lobby, guys, so they're not everyone is as clued up on all the shortcuts as everything, as some might be. But I do manage to get the shortcut done first time round, so very pleased with that. Anytime I manage that shortcut, I am just a little giddy inside. But passing it through here, just take a look behind us, make sure there's no dangerous items coming our way. It looks like just mushrooms behind. Get out of the way of the gold shell. So we will get past here, I imagine, as this shortcut does save a lot of time. There we go, he has gone through. Let's see if I can still do this charge jump onto the railing. I can. Do not get bumped off or anything. That Cooper is lagging all over the place. But we're still in second position. Gotta be careful here of being bumped. He looks like he dove off left. Let's see if I can try this shortcut again. The big spinny boys are right there. Maybe take a slightly different line. I managed to hit the cloud, and that just kind of seals my fate there. Off goes the crown, and I have spawned way back. Luckily do get an item, but one fire flower is not going to cut it. But it was quite nice for getting rid of that man's red shells. Just do not want them coming for me. And just ahead of us we can see our main nemesis, the boss. Cannot be letting him get too far ahead. Somehow we managed to sneak a draft off this baby Mario there. That was some insane distance. And M3 comes through and steals our boxes. That is not what we want right now, as we are making kind of a half comeback, but the boss was ahead of us. Took a mushroom and then another bullet bill steals our mushrooms, so they're really out to get me today, it seems. But let's see, 2 mushrooms, a gold coin. Let's see what we can do. We're getting a draft behind Shadow here, so I was fairly confident about just staying on that rail as I'd knock him off if anything. Obviously can't take the shortcut as I ended way too high on that pole. Use the mega mushroom as soon as possible here, just about make that corner and spam this golden mushroom. Where did the boss finish? Is he ahead of us? Has he snuck this lead from us in the last possible minute? Let's take a look at the results. Scores on the doors, you might say. Still going, we're still waiting for them. I could have edited this down, don't need to. Here we are. +8, 45 points. The boss only ended with 41, so we have done it. We've managed a first position in this open lobby. And that's a real good confidence bringer. Got that crown on our heads. And just a few more of these, and I think we'll be ready to enter the competitive scene. Well, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you do want to see more of this content, please do subscribe. There'll be more videos coming out very soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one.